army. It can take out a lot of units by itself, although it's not really that good of a tank. The Demon Hunter, on the other hand, at level 6 and above, becomes a force to be reckoned with. I shit you not. In my opinion, I will honestly say, I don't think that... Alright, listen to this. I don't think the Demon Hunter in general is imbalanced. I think that his higher levels, like at level 7, 8, 9, and 10, that's the point where the Demon Hunter becomes pretty imbalanced. He can actually solo whole armies, as you will see in this game, by himself. I'll just break it down for you guys right now. I mean, I know it's a little bit of a spoiler. This is going to be a hell of a fun game to watch, because you're going to see one Demon Hunter own a whole army by himself this whole game many times. So that's what's going to go on here. It was a fun-ass game to play. I love this strategy. It's freaking great. Anyways, I did upgrade Nature's Blessing, and you'll see back at my base, I'm going to lose this Chimera, which is a shame. So just focusing on my Tree of Eternity. Unfortunately, I woke up these creeps. I was kind of hoping that I could clear out these creeps before I lost my tree. Unfortunately, I guessed wrong. Not a good decision. So I was unable to save my tree, so I guess I'm going to have to make the long haul back to my base. You know, this was the first time I tried this combination in this strategy versus Orc. So you will notice my frustration here. I've actually kind of had it. I was like, fuck, dude. I mean, what the hell works versus Orc, you know? So anyways, I put my Druid of the Talon into Hawk form. I do have Mark of the Claw, so they can cast Fairy Firewall in Hawk form. I did that because he's got mass air at this point. And they make good anti-air. As you can see, the Hawks do about 41 damage, magic damage, and Wind Riders take extra damage from magic attacks, so they're going to be owning up the air. So anyways, he does take out most of my entire base by himself. I mean, excuse me, yeah, of course he did by himself. Hello, what the fuck am I talking about? He took out my entire base and decided to TP out. So that wasn't too good. You will notice at the bottom here, he does have an expansion going up. And to tell you the truth, I didn't actually know he had an expansion there until I actually watched this replay. Which is a shame, because I did a lot of scouting and I just didn't scout down there. Just goes to show you how little rusty I am. But this also proves how well this strategy works, because this guy's going to he's going to have me out expanded pretty much the whole game. And you'll just see how damn well this strategy works. Anyways, we're in the center of the map right here. You know, I was like, well, I might as well just start attacking, because it's not looking good for me right now. And actually, it still isn't looking good for me. I cast Rejuvenation on my Demon Hunter. Trying to keep that sucker alive. He is focusing my hero. He's still focusing my hero. Cast Cyclone on my hero. It's looking really bad right now. I'm losing practically everything. I did notice he has a weak Tauren Chieftain, so I start focusing on Tauren Chieftain, and down he goes real fast. And thank you to the Boots of Speed, there's no way his hero can run away unless he has a speed scroll. I do hit level 6, which was my goal from the beginning. So this is the point of the game where the shit really hits the fan. So anyways, I summon up Metamorphosis mode right here. He uses his healing pot. I focus my attention back on the... look at that, and 3 hits down, 4 hits... No, 3 hits down goes the Farseer. So now I'm focusing down the Tauren Chieftain. He uses his invulnerability potion, which I guess he must not have that much lag if he can pull that off, but... So anyways, I TP out, had to save my Demon Hunter. Basically left with 1 Hawk, 1 Demon Hunter, 1 Bear. So, not looking too good for me still at this point, but I did pretty much annihilate everything he had. Thanks to the Demon Hunter, my main man. There's no Demon Hunter like a Cygnus Demon Hunter, that's for sure. Look at this fucker stacked. It's got the Gem of Health, the Orb of Venom, the Boots of Speed, Amulet of Spell Shield, even got a Circlet up in there. You know, actually the Amulet of Spell Shield really isn't that important, because he doesn't have a Shadow Hunter. It's not like he's going to try and hex me. So I should have probably sold that and maybe bought another Gem of Health or another Circlet. Who knows? So, good shit. Well, anyways, I do notice he's got Wind Riders flying around here, so I take it he's going to probably try and play grab ass with me and attack one base and then attack the other, and so he's scouting around. I buy myself a Staff of Teleportation. All good. So, I'll just use my Demon Hunter to defend. Oh, yeah. So let's take a look back at Fucker's base. Carmen Sandiego over here is reviving his Farseer. He's got an expansion pumping out some good moolah. Demon Hunter up there defending the base. And so I'm just like, shit, man, I need to take out some of these Wind Riders. And I don't mean on a fucking date. So he's focusing down on the gold mine, just trying to keep my attention away from whatever he's trying to do. Ooh, 2-hit takes down a weak Wind Rider. Not bad. So, you know, still not looking too good at this point. At this point, he could have done one or two things. He could have started... what he does, I think he's going to start massing Raiders, which is a smart thing to do, or he could have massed Bat Riders. You know, both have their advantages and disadvantages. So, anyways, I'm just going to lay some more smackdown. He's got his Torn Chieftain and Grunts and stuff. I guess he kind of decides it's not a smart thing to try and attack that expansion while my Demon Hunter's kind of hanging out right there. So I guess he's going to come in here and mess with my regular base for a while. I'm just kind of waiting for my Staff of Teleportation to tie him back in so I can go back and defend. And, yep. So anyways, I TP back to my base, and that's what he's waiting for, so he can focus down my gold mine again. So, I get my bear ready, just get my Demon Hunter ready, and he decides not to come into my base. He's playing it kind of conservative right now, which is probably a better thing to do when you have an advantage like that. So, blah blah blah. He's just focusing down my shit. He's doing the standard stuff. I get the wisps out of the way. So now I'm like, alright, crap. Now he's arriving with his heroes and stuff, so he's going to start messing with me pretty good. So I was massing up some anti-air because I wanted to get rid of his harassing abilities. So he does ensnare a few of my Hippogriff. Got that one Druid of the Talon casting that Fairy Fire. You know, some standard orc shit right now. He's just trying to take out my base. So anyways, I arrive at the Demon Hunter. Now things are starting to go all good. He sees my Demon Hunters here, so he's like, alright, I better leave. He's level 7 at this point. Take one Dryad to slow down that Farseer. Down goes the Farseer. So now I'm starting to focus down on his Torn Chieftain. Torn Chieftain's pretty fast, so I was like, alright, he'll get away pretty easily. So I'm just using my Demon Hunter to see if I can take out a few Raiders or something like that. That seems pretty good. Isn't this exciting, people? Are you loving this? How many orc players out there are getting pissed off? Oh yeah, that's right. Mr.Cygnus is back to piss off all the orc players, and the human players, and the undead players. People love to hate me. Anyways, alright, so here I go. I'm basically chasing away a whole army with my Demon Hunter. I'm like, alright, you know, I don't want to get too carried away. He might start doing some crazy shit, like running some raiders around and, you know, trying to take out my base. And he's going to make me try and use teleport scrolls and all that good stuff. So basically, I'm just trying to regroup here, see if I can maybe clear out an expansion. Right now, I'm really low on wood, so that's what I'm doing, is I'm picking up a Goblin Shredder. Now, I suggest this as a tip to every race, actually. If at any time you go to expand, you should always buy yourself a Goblin Shredder and use those extra peons or whatever that you use to collect wood and send them over to your expansion to mine gold and just get a Goblin Shredder. It takes about 5 food of workers to mine, of course. So if you just take 5 off of wood and buy yourself a 4 food Goblin Shredder, you'll never again have to worry about wood, and you'll be saving yourself extra gold buying peons. And you save yourself more food production. You can pump out more units for battle instead of having to use them to gather resources at your expansion. So anyways, here comes the Grunts and the Torn Chieftain. He still has one little freaking Wind Rider. So he's trying to distract me once again. He's trying to find out where my Demon Hunter is. So Demon Hunter's like, what's up? And so he's like, I'm out of here. And in the meantime, he's got a pack of raiders going over to my Tree of Life, and he's going to focus on the Tree of Life. Focus down on the Tree of Life. So I uproot that fucker, then I'm gonna repair it. Now the reason why I uproot it, because I want to change the armor type from fortified to heavy, so they don't take extra damage from the raiders. Then I'll teleport into the Demon Hunter. Unfortunately, he ensnared all my wisps, and he took out my Demon Hunter. I mean, he took out that freaking raider. Okay, cool. So he takes out the raider. Not really worth it. Take the Dryads. I'm trying to run them up to try and do some slow or something, so maybe I can pick off another raider or two. But he's getting away pretty fast. Alright, whatever. So at this point, it's not really looking good for me again. But I got the Demon Hunter in balance. So who gives a fuck? Alright. I hate this point in the audio commentaries where there really isn't much to talk about. So I'm running here and I'm running there. Right now I'm talking with my thumb in my ass. You know what I will talk about right now, actually? Something pretty interesting. You know, I couldn't help but, you know, before my audio commentary, I was poking around the forums a little bit, and came to my attention, you know, my good buddy Freak over here did a 17-minute tribute to me during one of his shoutcasts, and I heard it and I thought it was pretty humorous thing. But you know, I can't really feel too bad, you know, and the reason why I can't feel too bad is how bad can you feel being made fun of by a person who sounds like he's got a whistle shoved in his nose? I swear to God, dude. You know, I swear to God, I just want to... Freak, I mean, I swear, go see a fucking doctor, dude. You've had that cold for about a year. It's like in every single audio commentary, you sound like you really need to blow your nose, dude. You got that like, it sounds like you got a kazoo shoved in your fucking nose. It's like, hey everyone, this is Freak. Please get the replay paused at the 1 minute mark. By the way, Cygnus is a noob, and I'm hella Gosu, and you know, I was telling my bitches that when I'm playing Warcraft 3 that they need to shut up and wait. Yeah, that's what I tell them. Yeah, so, yeah, you guys are probably wondering, why I sound like a fucking retard. That's because one time I was doing coke, and, I sniffed up a box of BBs. Yeah, so, that's why I sound like I got a fucking nose problem. Yeah, that reminds me, this one time, I was trying to blow my nose, and I killed a fucking pheasant. I swear to God. Some of the shit that comes out of my mouth. I killed a fucking pheasant. Anyways, yeah, so, I guess, Freak really didn't count on me coming back and playing Warcraft 3, so... But I'm back, bitch. Anyways, an interesting little battle here. Demon Hunter Mana Burn. Just focusing that hero once again. I'm gonna get the Dryad over there to prevent it from running away. I guess do a little long distance Mana Burn here for the kill. Demon Hunter FTW. Kiki Gosar. I'm Freak. Anyways, here we go. So he surrounds my Demon Hunter and I cast look at this. He surrounds my Demon Hunter and runs. I cast Rejuvenation and fire up the Immolation. And